So I still have these to read this month. This month, I keep saying this month. Hello. I'm coming up with you. I'm coming. What am I doing? I don't know my life. Why are you wobbling? I can't even hold you up straight. It's not COVID. Oh. I'm watching live on Becca's. No, I'm not.
Oh, hello, Papa.
Hello friends and happy Plarthon week. And it is Plarthon right now because it's currently 20 past 12 in the AM on the 7th of February. So can we get a round of applause for Plarthon? Woo! So you've probably seen in the thumbnail that there are a number of books I'm trying to get through this week. And we are going to start with prompt 1. So this is the little thing that we're trying to get up. The mountain to meet the goddess. So the first prompt is an adventure. This is also Middle Grade Monthly's book. So the first book I'm going to be attempting this week is The Ice Whisperers. The story of two sisters born 40,000 years apart. I don't know what this is about. I knew it was, I saw that it was Middle Grade Monthly February and I was like, ta-da! In the basket on the Amazon. Into the bookshelves we go. And the February TBR. So this is what I'm reading for adventure. I'm then going to be reading Frostbite, which is also for the VA Vampire Academy read along. I'll leave link down below. We are doing the first 6 books of the Vampire Academy January to June, and then Bloodlines July to December. And I'm really excited to dive into book 2. So this one is going to be Cold Word prompt. I'm trying to read all these this week. Pray for me. And they are all physical reads apart from the last one. And the next one is The House at the Edge of Magic. This is the foiled cover. I'm really excited to get to book 2, so I really wanted to read this one. And I'm assuming it's going to be a slow read. I'm assuming it's going to be a quick read because it's small. It has 225 pages in. And the writing is pretty big. So there's that for prompt 3. Prompt 4 is Frostblood. This is flooper duper. This is a book with ice magic in. She is a Frostblood in a world of Firebloods, I think. Yeah, oh no, she's a Fireblood in a land ruled by frost. Opposite way around. So I'm guessing if it's a land ruled by frost, there's going to be some kind of frost, icy magic involved. That kind of thing, because her magic is the forbidden criminal type magic. And this is a book that's probably going to take me the longest to read, therefore I want to get through the others as quick as possible. And this is A Mission of Claire de Lune. I started reading this series, I think it was actually last Plarthon. I think I had this book in my Plarthon TBR last year because Jade was raving about this series. I have a lot of similar taste to Jade when it comes to adult YA fantasy, and the way that she described this book and the series in general really gripped me, and The Winter's Promise lived up to the expectations for me. I am worried about going on to the last book of the series because I'm sure Jade DNF'd it, which is kind of concerning. However, this book she still really loved, and it's Mission of Claire de Lune by Christelle DeBose, and it's the second in the Revisitor quartet. So I'm just gonna dive into this and pray that it's good, because the first book left on a cliffhanger, and if I had time I would reread the first and then move straight onto this, because there are some parts of that book near the end that I didn't get a bit confused about, but I don't have time this week, so I might try and find a recap somewhere online of the first book and then read this. I have literally just finished editing last week's vlog and it's in the process of being exported. It's 22% exported, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just push through and read some of this while my vlog is exporting. I've done the thumbnail, and then as soon as it's ready to upload onto the YouTubes, I will be going to bed. I'm going to put this out there. Whether or not this happens is going to be another thing. However, last week I did start Crownbreaker, and I also started Little Thieves. I hate leaving books half read. This situation is not a good thing. It bugged me when it took me so long to read Ruin and Fool's Errand because other books got in the way, and it really got to a point where it was starting to get really anxious that I had books half done. So the fact that I know that I have 2 books that are like 50% done and one's a little bit more than 50% done, I'm going to try my best to get through these as well. These are both audio mixed with physical, so if I get the time, I will do that. I don't have this week booked off. I wanted to book it off, but I do have my own readathon in June that I booked some time off for. So it was either book time off for a readathon for this one or my own, and obviously I'm going to pick my own out. So this is hopefully going to get read. We've got to a part where I am on chapter 24, and if you've got the book, I recommend you look at chapter 24, and it's called Banding. And I don't want to go any further because we all know what happened to Kellen in book 1. Do I want to go through that trauma again? No. And it feels like it's going to happen. So I'm putting this off, but not, if that makes sense. I'm just going to prepare myself. Probably dive into it tomorrow. We'll see. Well, I don't know. Brain overload. So yeah, I'm going to take this to work as well and read it on my lunch. I only get half an hour lunch, but I generally don't eat in my lunch, so I'll probably just read for half an hour. And with it being such big writing, hopefully I will get it done. I think Ro has Patreon sprints tomorrow. If not, there are other sprints on a Monday, so I will be able to use them as good reading assistance, can I say? This has 360 pages. I thought this was smaller. I think this sounds really cool. Sounds like a fun adventure. So I'm going to go and read, and I will see you all on the morrow. Peace. Hi friends, welcome to Tuesday. I've not long got off live sprints with the girls. It was Cassidy, Danny, Becca and Liv. Thank you very much, ladies, as always, for joining. And thank you, Cassidy, for being part of the chaos. I hope you're not put off. On tonight's sprints, I almost finished this. I've just finished this after sprints. I had about 50 pages left. And I really enjoyed this book. I'm not sure what I'm going to give it yet. So I need to sort of like ruminate. Is that a word? We're going to go with it. I need to ponder on this book for a second. So this follows a girl called Bella who, I think she was living with her auntie at the beginning of the book, but her father's lost on an exploration somewhere, believed to be dead, and her mother is deemed to be slightly crazy. So she ends up being shipped off to her uncle's, and then she ends up in a frozen land, and she finds out secrets. And she meets her 40,000-year-old sister, which, the concept, is very out there. So, as with most fantastical middle grade, you have to suspend your disbelief. Meeting a 40,000-year-old sister, never gonna happen. But I did really enjoy this. The one thing that I would say, it was missing a little bit of the whimsy that I like in my books. So you've got Nevermore and Hatmakers and Frostheart. They do have the adventure side, but they also have like the magical, whimsical, you know, fun side as well. And I think that this was just missing the whimsical side. It was quite a serious middle grade. There wasn't very much room for like fun, and do you know what I mean? It was for a children's book, it was quite serious. So there wasn't much light relief, which I think is kind of what I was missing in this a little bit. Because like I said, compared to the other series that I've just mentioned, there are some sort of like serious parts in all those books, but there's also sort of side characters that just make you laugh out loud, and or you know, people have banner that just makes you smile, or you know, you got literally just a crazy character like Jupiter North in Nevermore that's just off his rocker. It was missing that, so it definitely isn't a 5-star, but I'm debating whether it's a 3 or a 4. Like I said, I did really enjoy it, but I need to think about it. I'm going to put it through Compile tomorrow, because it's getting late now, and I will be able to rate this. I don't know if I told you yesterday that I started Frostbite, but I did. I got 4 chapters in. I do have the audiobook for this. I'm struggling at the moment to just read physically, which means that these 2 books are going to be difficult because they are both physical reads, and I'm not buying another set of Audible credits just for these 2 books. So, this. So far, I'm really enjoying it. The one thing I did like about this, I say the one thing, one of the things I liked about this is there is a prologue which basically recaps the whole of the first book. So, obviously, we're doing a read-along, so I've gone straight from Vampire Academy to Frostbite. But for those people who read Vampire Academy, put it down and wait a few months, I needed a bit of a recap. The first couple of pages of this does a full recap for you, which I really enjoyed. It did obviously... I didn't need it because I've literally just finished reading the first book, but it definitely is a good idea. I don't know if it does it in every single book, but it's good. I'm going to try and read a couple more chapters of this before I go to bed. Ideally, I would have liked to have got at least halfway through this, because we are now on the second day of Plarthon, and I've only just finished my first book, and these 2 are physical reads. Fair enough, this is 224 pages. It still means I have to sit down and focus. At the moment, without audiobooks, my focus is like all over the place. All the noises I hear, everything's just like, ugh. And I'm going to my parents' house this weekend, so I'm hoping that I can get this finished. So I know that last week I did say my vlogs would start being Monday to Saturday, and Sunday would be my edited day, but I might as well just do this as a full week-long vlog for Plarthon, rather than cutting it off the day before Plarthon ends, because I'm trying to complete all the prompts and all the books. So this is going to be my biggest challenge this week. It is like 500 pages, and it is quite dense. This is the second book in the Mirror Visitor series, and the first book followed Ophelia, who lives in a world where the whole world was split into arcs, and she lived on one arc. They have their own way of living, traditions, religion, that kind of thing, and one of the things that happens within their society is that women have to dress a certain way and act a certain way, which again annoys me in books that they do this. Even if it's a fantasy world, do better sometimes, do you know what I mean? But she lives in a world where she is expected to be a certain way, but she doesn't act that way. She is quite quiet, she's introverted, she's not a very showy person. She works in the museum doing her thing, one of which is when she touches objects, she can tell their history. So generally she'll walk around wearing gloves because it happens to people that she touches as well. And she can also, I think she can walk through mirrors. I think she can. I'm sure she can. Unless I just made that up in my head. I'm sure she does. And then, because she refuses to allow her family to marry her off to people on their arc, they make a big political move and try and marry her off to someone in a distant snowy arc. And he's called Mr. Thorn, which is a very apt name because boy is he thorny towards her when they meet. and the Facebook is just following them on their journey. And even in the Facebook there were some twists. I'm really tempted, I think I said this yesterday as well, I'm really tempted to read book 1 all over again and then dive straight into book 2, but I can't because I don't have time. And there is some political aspects of this which sort of knock it in my eyes onto sort of a higher fantasy type of realm rather than just like a standard fantasy. I think it is actually YA. Yes, it's YA, but I think it's more high fantasy YA than something along the lines of like Once Upon a Broken Heart or Carnival, that kind of thing. There's a lot of political aspects to this book, which I loved in the first book, so I'm really hoping it continues on in the second book. I have these to read this week, just this week. 1 book down, 4 to go, and I'm going to try and get as much of this done tonight as possible. I was supposed to edit, didn't happen. I'm just gonna chalk it down to me being tired is what I'm gonna say. I still need to edit the back end of my January TBR like vlog thing. It was started out as a 40-hour readathon, and it kind of didn't end up being that. It was just basically me trying to complete my TBR in the last 3 days of January. So I'm going to name the vlog something like that, because it didn't turn out to be a 40-hour readathon. But do you expect anything less of me? That's the question. I can answer for you, the answer is no. So yes, I'm excited to get to all of these books, and I'm hoping that I can finish this tomorrow, get on to the House in Magic tomorrow, and then I've literally got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get through these 2 books. That is my plan of action. So in order for me to do that, I need to stop talking to myself and actually get reading. I do have this mixed medium, I think I've said that, audio and physical, and there's only about 3 hours of the audio, so I'm gonna head off and get that listened to, and I will see you all on the morrow.
Every time I fall in love, it seems to be at the wrong time. You walked into my life, and I knew right then and there I wouldn't get you off my mind. But then I looked you up, and there she was, in your arms all cute and stuff. You got someone who signs for waking up. Why does my heart attract over me? Wanting someone that I can't have, can't take it back, this feeling. Why do you gotta be taken? You don't know how long I've been waiting for someone like you. Now there's nothing I can do. Why do you gotta be taken? Can't you see my heart is breaking over you? You're just too good to be true. Why do you gotta be taken?
I'm coming at you with an update. So we are on, what day are we on? Wednesday. Day 3 of Plarthon, and I finished Frostbite. I really enjoyed this. I thought I was going to get 4 stars, but I put it through a core pile, and it came out of a 5. I'm not sure why I was going to give it a 4. There were parts of this that I wasn't too happy about, but I keep forgetting, or I keep having to remind myself that she was a teenager, and it's YA. But when I put it through a core pile, I got 5 stars. It was literally like probably the second half of the book that pushed it up to 5 stars. So there's that. I'm now moving on to this, which I'm really hoping is going to be a quick read, because I've got 2 more books to read, and one's a physical read. And I'm going to my parents' house this weekend. Well, I'm supposed to go to my parents' house this weekend, but I'm starting the past couple of days. I felt really drained of energy and life in general, which sounds very dramatic, but, well, it is very dramatic, but it's true. I dropped my book. It's not COVID, but it's still don't really want to be passing on any illnesses to my family. So and it's my nephew's birthday next weekend, so I think I would rather go over next weekend for his birthday and feel good and better and A-okay friends, rather than going over this weekend and then pushing myself too much and then not being able to go next week because I'm not well. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see. But The House at the Edge of Magic, I do have The House at the End of Time. Is that the second book? I pre-ordered it before I even read this one. So let's hope I like it. I'm guessing it's going to be whimsical, nonsensical and fun, which is what I need after frostbite. That is all, my friends. I really also need to finish listening to Groundbreaker and Little Thieves this week, because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books to read. 6 books to read. 7. Oh, fuck a lie. 7 books to read. 8 books. Oh my god. I've got 8 books to read because Solitaire's not there. Oh my god. One's a graphic novel though, so yay me. But yeah, I've got 8 books to read. So I definitely 100% need to finish my Plarthon TBR, Crownbreaker and Little Thieves by Sunday, and today we are on Wednesday. And I'm working Thursday, Friday, and I don't feel well, which also slows me down on my reading, so can we all pray for me? I'm gonna go to bed now, try to get some sleep, but I'm gonna try and read some of this first.
Can someone tell me why every time I fall in love it seems to be at the wrong time? You walked into my life and I knew right then and there I wouldn't get you off my mind. But then I looked you up and there she was in your arms all cute and stuff.
Hey, don't with friends. Here on Thursday. It's Thursday. And we have book mail. I would just like to say thank you so much, Chloe, because I have Death Note, the black edition. This is expensive for a paperback, and the fact that this contains volumes 1 and 2 in this bind up situation on it. I've wanted this for ages, but with other things going on I haven't been able to justify the money. And can I just say that both Chloe Reads and Chloe Persistent Bookworm are just absolutely lovely beings, because they just offered to send me these, not expecting anything back. Am I still going to send something off their wish list because I have them saved under my friend's wish list on Amazon? Yes. But did they expect it? No. And I just think that's just super lovely that she was willing to send me this when I know how much it cost her to. She was just going to haul it anyway, I know that, but like, do you know what I mean? I just think it's just lovely, so I'm just going to get some anyway. So I don't know when I'm going to get to this, but I'm just excited. I need to come and show you this. So as you can probably see from that B-rolly bit, I've made myself a biscuit tea. Yes, I have to say biscuit tea in a Scottish accent when I say it, because it sounds really weird saying biscuit tea in Yorkshire accent. So I have to say biscuit tea, and maybe because it's because of Shell and Katie that I'm drinking biscuit tea. Also Becca, but the Scots outweigh the English in this scenario. So this is a 220 page book. I'm trying to edit my vlog ready for tomorrow, which is Friday, when my other video is supposed to go up. I put up an extra video on Tuesday and I was like, yay! And then I forgot that I had to edit my Friday video. So the extra video technically won't be an extra video if I don't finish editing. I'm watching Liv on Sprints with Becca. I know I said Tony then, it's not Tony. I'm watching Liv and Becca and Danny on Sprints. There we go. I can speak. And they're just going for a 45-minute sprint. So I'm going to spend the first couple of sprints trying to edit my vlog, which is going to be a bit out of sync because I uploaded my first week of Feb vlog on Monday before I've edited the 48-hour vlog. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it, it wasn't 48 hours, wasn't very much reading. It was a failure, but I recorded stuff. Therefore, I will edit said stuff and put it on the interwebs. That's how it goes. I'm sick of wasting footage. For anyone that watched me way back when I first started my channel, there was a lot of times where I was inconsistently uploading because I had a habit of scrapping loads of footage if I didn't like it. I was very hard on myself, and especially with kids like makeup looks and stuff. I could scrap hours of footage because I didn't like the outcome. So I'm gonna not do that. If I'm gonna film something, it's getting edited and uploaded. End of. Period. So yeah, anyway, that was a weird tangent. I have no idea why that happened. What am I going on? I don't know. I need some more biscuit tea. So yeah, I'll be reading this. Shouldn't take long, but I need to edit first because the vlog needs to go up on the model. And yeah, I will see you all later when I will hopefully have a reading update, because this is a reading vlog after all, you know. I need to read. Goodbye. This is Danny losing her shit on live sprints because we sound like robots. I think she's actually really pissed as well though, but there we go. Say hi to the vlog, guys. Hi to the vlog. Hello. Shell's doobie comments. Hello to the vlog. In the comments, if you're on the live, say hello to the vlog in the comments. If you're still here. The broadcast has ended. Hey friends, fair dawning. I say fair dawning, 'tis Sunday morning. No, it's not Sunday morning. What day is it? What day are we on? We're on Saturday morning. Did I tell you the other day that I got this in the post from Chloe? I probably did. She's lovely and I'm happy, and I'm so tempted to just drop my TV out to read this. However, I did not. I'm still trying to get through my Plarthon books. So I started reading this, House of the Age of Magic. I will say that if this is a really fun, quick middle grade, if you're the kind of person who likes fun, funky, cozy, comfy, cozy middle grades, but is not really a fan of anything overly whimsical and nonsensical, you probably won't like this, because it literally is a house that is like expands into an alleyway, and then there's a person called Flabbergast, and yeah, it's very, very nonsensical. There's a spoon that is very protective over his own, and a troll that is, yeah, so it is very good. I really enjoy it because I like very whimsical, nonsensical books. I loved Hatmakers. I loved Nevermore, although Nevermore isn't as nonsensical as this, I don't think. But yeah, it is very whimsical, but definitely I'm enjoying this. I am currently 77 pages into this, and I will hopefully be finishing this on the morrow. I did also then switch to Frostblood, and I'm really enjoying this so far as well. I'm 100 pages into this. So I have these to read. Am I going to do this? Am I going to do this? We don't know. So there's 224 pages in this, or 220 some pages in this. I'm on page 77. There's 371 pages on this, and I've got 200, so I've got 271 pages of this to read this weekend, and there is 511 pages of this. I've got about 900 pages to read this weekend. So what I'm going to try and do is get through some more of this. The audiobook, I do have audiobooks for both of these. So I currently have 3 hours and 10 minutes left of Frostblood, and Missing of Claire de Lune is, let me just double check. It says it's 16 hours, but I don't know if that is on 2-speed or not. This is going to be my biggest hurdle, and I really was hoping to try and get around to finishing both of these this weekend as well, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, because tomorrow I'm going to be needing to start editing this week's vlog. So I've got a lot to do, not many hours to do it in. Can you bitch do it? We don't know. So I've just come off Danny's live, which was, you can no longer blame me for the chaos that surrounds me and my friends, because Danny's proven that she surpasses me. I may boot myself out of my lives. I may fluff up on many occasions and say things inappropriate and cause people to like almost pee themselves laughing. However, Danny one-upped me. She not only booted herself out of her live twice to try and rectify technical issues, she ended the live early by accident, because I was saying to everyone to say hi to the vlog to distract them while Danny sorted out technical issues, and she thought we were saying bye to everyone, so she just ended the broadcast mid-conversation with people. So I will leave that live link down below if you would like to see what happens when my friends go live. Have at it, because this was not on me. So you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demigod. So yes, I'm going to try and read some more of this before bed, and at least get to halfway through this. So from 224, that's 112, so that's about another 40-ish pages. So I can do this, I can get halfway through this. Follow me on my journey. Can I finish Plarthon? We shall see. We shall see. I'm gonna go and read 40 pages to go to bed. Bye. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to see you with an update on my reading. Not this book. I'm moving on to this book. However, I have finished Frostblood, and this has got a 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This follows a girl. Did I tell you what this was about? We don't think we did, dears. Yes, I've got ears. So, Frostblood is a series, it's a trilogy that follows a girl called Ruby, who is a fireblood in a world full of frostbloods. And this is not a spoiler because it's on the back. At the beginning, her mother dies, and she's out for vengeance. She doesn't have control over her own magic, and that is all I think I can say without spoilers. Is it? Yeah, she swears to avenge her people. Yeah, so that's all I can really give you without spoilers. There's just on the back. So she's out for revenge basically, and she needs to get to the Frost King. And this is about her trying to control her powers, meeting people, friends. Can you trust them? Is everybody you meet along the way reliable? We don't know. We find out. And I expected I was going to like this anyway because it's a Becca rec. Obviously. Sorry about the vibrations. My phone is going off. I've got multiple chats on the go. But yes. So, she is hated because she is one of if not the only Fireblood that is left, because they get killed off, because, you know, it's Frost versus Fire, war. I knew going in that this was going to be one that I would enjoy, but I didn't realise I would enjoy it this much. There's a twist that I didn't see coming, which loved. There is a little bit of a romance, which I don't hate. I do love the characters individually, but as with most relationships in books I'm reading recently, I would still have loved it if this wasn't part of the plot, but I'm not mad that it is. So I really enjoyed it, and I have now got books 2 and 3 on my wish list for when I get paid. I'm going to be purchasing both books and adding both books onto my March TBR, and hopefully we can work around getting them read. I don't know what else to say about this. Ruby is a firecracker. She literally has fire magic. Funny. She's stubborn, but she's also very hard on herself. And I do like the tentative relationship that builds with one of the characters. It gives me a kind of found family vibe with certain characters as well. And you know me, found family vibe is just, it is my vibe. Jesus Christ, on a bicycle. Shh, shh, shh. I'm just gonna put that on like no vibration on it right now, because it is literally gonna fall off my desk. So yeah, anything like found family vibes. I love fake dating trope. I love trials. There's no trials in this, I'm just now listing what tropes I love. But yes, this is very good. I'm enjoying this. Next up, we have House at the End of Magic. I was supposed to read this before Frostblood. However, I thought you had to read the prompts in order to reach the top of the mountain to the goddess. But by the sound of it, by the looks of some people reading prompts in different orders, you don't have to. So this is what I'm doing. I am now currently 117 pages out of 220, so I've got about 110 pages left of this, which I'm going to finish tonight. So far I'm enjoying this. As I said yesterday, if you are not the kind of person who likes nonsensical whimsy, this won't be for you. But if you do like the nonsensical as well as the whimsical side of fantasy, middle grade, you will enjoy this. I am really liking the characters that we're meeting. I'm not really sure, because it is such a short one, I'm not really sure how it's gonna wrap up and things. And I don't know if the second one is just a follow on, if it's like a series or if it's like a companion type novel. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this. And then as for this flooper duper that I showed you at the beginning, I am going to be attempting to start and finish this ASAP Rocky, because I do have Little Thieves and Crownbreaker to get to that I ideally wanted to finish this week as well. However, I'm going to start watching WandaVision tonight. Why am I doing this to myself? I do not know. I told Becca that I would start WandaVision tonight, because that's one of the series that I've not yet watched, as well as the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier. But we're going to go for WandaVision, because I do like me a bit of Wanda, a bit of Scarlet Witch. I also need to watch a couple of episodes of Penny Dreadful tonight, because I told my friend that I would update him on the situation with that. If you do like vampires slash slightly historical London-y type situation with series, and you don't mind a little bit of gore, much gore, yeah, much gore, then Penny Dreadful. I've only watched 2 episodes and I'm already gripped. It has Dorian Gray in it. It has, what's his name? The guy who, is it Victor? It's called Victor, and he makes Frankenstein. It's got that character in it. So it's got some of the characters that we all know and love from books along the way, and it's plopping them in with some sort of vampiric type creatures, which give me all of that. I could currently only get it on somewhere called Kujara, so I will leave that links down below as to where you can find it from, unless you want to pay for it on Prime. I will update you on everything on the morrow, because I will be up early, if I even go to bed, because I need to finish reading. Becca has her normal Sunday sprints on the morrow. I'm feeling better than I did at the beginning of the week. Past couple of days of sprints has been so much fun. So I'm just gonna go and head off into my world of fantasy. I'm gonna start off with the middle grade and then we're gonna head into the chonker. Can I finish Plarthon? If I don't, I'm a failure in life. That is all. Adios amigos, I will see you on tomorrow. Hi guys, welcome to Sunday. Did I update you? I don't know. I've not had much sleep. I've just come on sprints with Becca, Love and Chloe because I wasn't supposed to be on there. But have I read any of the rest of my Plarthon during my hours of being awake? No. Should I have done? Yes. What was I doing? Scrolling through TikTok and catching up with my watch later. So I was doing something productive, just not what I need to read. So I'm on page 234 of Missing of Claire de Lune, and I'm on page 150 of this. This has 228 pages in, so I'm gonna finish this first and then I'm gonna try and finish this. The rest of the night is being spent on this. It is. I'm gonna also try and edit tonight as well. So I will come back at the end of the day and I will update you on my reading. Have I finished Plarthon? Yay? Nay? I need help. Genuinely need help to finish this. Send me all your positive vibes. I'm going to come back in the next clip and I'll be like, I have finished both books and I'm going to have given both at least a 4-star. This is my prediction. What do you predict? Am I going to do it? We'll see. I need help.